The fight for women's right to vote was a struggle that required a lot of strength, persistence, and courage. There's a new Nashville monument that celebrates the struggle, all thanks to a Tennessee women's rights group and artist Alan LaQuire. It's a lasting tribute to a movement that finally led to the 19th Amendment.
I give you Mayor Megan Barry.
100 years ago, Ann Dallas Dudley led a parade from the Tennessee State Capitol to this beautiful park where 2,000 people joined her to give voice to one simple demand: give women the right to vote. When opponents said only men should have that right because only men could bear arms, she said yes, but women bear armies.
Tennessee's greatest gift to our country, the greatest nonviolent revolution in the history of our country. The suffragists believed that democracy is not a spectator sport. They proved democracy works.
The 19th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution granted women the right to vote, and Tennessee played a pivotal role in making it happen. As president of the Women's Suffrage Monument Board, Paula Casey is pretty much an expert on the subject.
The 19th Amendment passed Congress finally June the 4th, 1919, and then it was sent to the states. And there was pressure on some of the governors to call their states into special session. Governor A.H. Roberts of Tennessee was one of those, and the pro-suffrage and anti-suffrage factions were pressuring him. The women of Tennessee gave it their all. They made Tennessee the perfect 36, the last state that could possibly ratify. It took 36 of the then 48 states, and that's how Tennessee became the perfect 36. And all American women vote today thanks to Tennessee.
Paula and a group of dedicated volunteers are making sure this story is told through the art of local sculptor Alan LaQuire.
Alan has stated that he wants to memorialize these women for the future so that this history will be preserved and what these women accomplished will not be forgotten.
If you've visited Nashville, then you're probably familiar with Alan's work. He started his career with what may be his best-known piece, Athena at the Parthenon. Musica at the Music Row Roundabout happens to be the largest bronze-figured group in America.
I jokingly guarantee my work for 3,000 years. The fact that I'm associated anyway with these incredible women is a great thrill for me. In general, I want the statue to convey this sense of victory, and it's a victory through political action, through protest. So there's a defiance in this victory. From the front, you get the sense of each of these women individually. From the back, you see that they're holding hands, they're supporting each other, and you get a sense of the intimacy and the solidarity, which is what allowed them to be victorious.
We wanted to have bronze figures that would depict some significant women who were actually in Nashville in 1920. We selected Ann Dallas Dudley, obviously in Nashville, she was so important. Carrie Chapman Catt, who was a protege of Susan B. Anthony, came to Tennessee and stayed at the Hermitage Hotel, where the pro and anti-suffrage forces gathered. Frankie Pierce, who was a black suffragist in Nashville, very important. We have Sue Shelton White from Jackson, Tennessee, who was the only woman we know of from Tennessee who was actually jailed fighting for suffrage. And then we added Abby Crawford Milton of Chattanooga, who was very prominent. So those 5 women will be on the top, and they're going to be heroic proportions. They're approximately 7 feet or more, and Alan LaQuire has taken great pains to have everything on them be historically accurate. This will be a monument for the ages. I guarantee you that there's going to come a time when people will be looking at this and say, you mean there was a time women couldn't vote in this country? It's going to seem so archaic and unbelievable. We want people to remember it.
And as the mayor of Nashville, I couldn't be more proud that we are here in a city that made it all happen. And that monument that we're going to be able to unveil today will stand as a beautiful tribute to all the women who fought so hard for us. And like all of them, we have to remember to reach back so that we can pull the next ones forward. Thank you so much.
With the unveiling of this monument, a century after changing the course of our nation, these brave women are still making history.
We are the beneficiaries of that peaceful revolution, and it is so important that these women be honored because public art is forever. We are so grateful because we think these women deserve it.